Okay.
Okay, and I'm taking Munmun Singh next.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hi, sir. So nice to hear from you and speaking to you directly. And thank you so much for all the good work that you have done for our blog. I am representing from the B and the G block of the RWA for Hoskas.
I see.
And sir,
I see.
my name is Moonmoon Singh, and
Ji.
I had recently done a waste management project, like a
तो
talk
यू
with
गाइस कैसे
Mr.
हो
C.
सभी आ गए न्यू
Srinivasan
वीडियो के
ji,
साथ।
and
गाइस आज का
Chiranjeev sir,
वीडियो
his
बहुत
wife,
बेनिफिट होने
everybody
वाला है,
was
मतलब
very
बहुत यूजफुल
enthusiastic
होने
in
वाला
the
है
help.
आपको।
So
Ji.
we also visited the site of work that Mr. Srinivasan sir has done. Sir, after many approaches to the MCD, the whole Hoskas block has signed on for his waste management project so that the virus and the bacteria doesn't increase further. Also, there are many problems with respect to waste management, which we are already aware about. So, if you can look into it, because the waste management project of Mr. Srinivasan ji helps us in generating jobs also, and it can cater to 250 to 300 families, and at the same time it can help not the project is actually not looking for a dumping place. See, I understand that there is a land problem, but it can help in creating work, it can help in solving the the problems of the waste, and also without any dumping site, the problem can be solved very easily. So we need your help, sir, in meeting up with him and organizing a talk, and he and I can help you out, and many of us can build the gap between, because the MCD is really not helping us in this, sir. We have been like approaching them for a very long time.
Okay. So, Munmunji, I'm very glad to hear all this. And this is really the thing which I have been looking forward to, because we have to create solution for this ages old problem. Solid waste management has been sort of zero from MCD side that I'm aware of. Okay. Couple of colonies in my constituency like STA, like Sarvpriya Bihar, they have created their own solutions. I have been a part of their solution of this solid waste management. So I would love to sit with you, and Ravi, my representative, will get in touch with you and understand the process. And then one day we can sit and discuss about it, and then I'll take you to whomsoever you want to be taken to.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I look forward to it, sir. As soon as this lockdown gets over, that is my priority.
So I'll help you. I will, of course, help you, because this is the solution I have to bring to my
Bilkul.
constituency.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hats off to you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, next I'm taking Mr. Mukul. Mukul ji.
हाँ,
Mukul
नमस्कार
Verma.
सर। नमस्कार सर।
Mukul ji, thank you.
शुक्रिया सर,
And
शुक्रिया।
I want to officially thank you for all the help you have done of the raw ration.
सर जो भी थोड़ा बहुत कर पाए और आगे भी करते रहेंगे।
नहीं आपसे बहुत इंस्पिरेशन को मिलता है।
हाँ, एक थोड़ी सी रिक्वेस्ट थी हमारे B1 G ब्लॉक में ट्री प्रूनिंग्स की।
जी।
पेड़ बहुत बड़े-बड़े हो गए हैं और एक समस्या यह है कि इन पेड़ों पे बैट्स हैं, चमगादड़ हैं।
हाँ।
तो ये जैसा कि न्यूज़ में भी आता है कि चमगादड़ थोड़ा-सा शायद एक कारण है कोविड का भी। तो हमारे यहाँ B1 G ब्लॉक में कुछ पेड़ हैं जहाँ ये चमगादड़ हैं। तो अगर उस पे थोड़ा-सा प्रूनिंग अगर हो जाएगी पेड़ों की, तो चमगादड़ भी शायद हट जाए।
एक काम करिए मुकुल जी, आपके कॉलोनी में जितने ऐसे पेड़ हैं,
हाँ जी,
सबको लिस्ट आउट कर लें एड्रेस के साथ।
ठीक है।
और मुझे एक बना के भेज दें, मैं I'll take it up with the Department of Horticulture with MC. Don't worry.
ठीक है सर, ठीक है। Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. So glad to see you.
Thank you. Sir, can you come close to your microphone? Your voice is a bit low now.
मुझे बोल रहे हो?
हाँ जी सर, आपको बोल रहा हूँ।
अच्छा, तो मैं तो क्लोज ही हूँ, मैं तो दूर पे भी हुआ नहीं। अब ठीक है, देखो।
अभी better है.
जी
Okay.
हाँ
Okay. Next I'm taking Colonel Sanjay Dilwaria.
हाँ हाँ
Sir,
कर्नल साहब
sir,
नमस्कार.
good evening. Can
Good
you hear me,
evening.
sir?
I can hear you. Yes, loud and clear.
Sir, सबसे पहले let me stand up and give you a big salute.
Thank
And
you.
I mean it from bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
I think it is for the first time in the history of Indian politics that such an interaction is taking place between the honorable MLA and the public masses. I am so grateful to you, and I wish that this country and its politicians learn something from you and they start off on journeys like these, which can give a confidence, instill a confidence in the citizenry that yes, we are not alone and the government is behind us, the government is backing us. I am really grateful to you. I do not have as such any point. The only points I wanted to reiterate was about the Z block NIFT area and the road connecting the Hoskas market and the NIFT. That road has become very, very nefarious, sir, and lot of unauthorized, and there is no harm in calling them illegal activities because drinking in public space is illegal. People are drinking nowadays also, and most of the people are going there personally to throw the garbage because most of the people in my area generally I have seen that are not relying on the garbage collector people, and they are going at night to throw the garbage, and lot of unwanted people are standing there. They have made groups there. So if some sort of police patrolling regular is there in that general area, at least they will be little scared. And rest all other points were very well covered by Vikram ji and other the lady. So I have not much of points. I just came on this meeting to get the feel of this new Malviya Nagar, new India, and pay my regards to you and hats off to you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we
Thank
are
you.
there for you for anything, any assistance we can provide in anything. My daughter has been part of your excellent food distribution point. She was one of the volunteers of NCC, and she used to go there every day.
I
And
remember. I perfectly remember. I have seen the photograph. Ji.
sir, 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 sir. So
I'm
it is
so
all.
attached to
It
that
is.
observation. It
It is
means a
all.
lot to me.
Yeah, yeah. It is
It
all.
means a lot to me.
It is all the confidence instilled among the parents by you and your team that we could afford to even allow our children to move out of our gates at this point of time. You can realize
Ji.
that, sir. Thank you so much,
That's a
sir.
big
Thank you so
statement.
much.
That's a big statement. You made my day. Thank you.
Jai Hind, sir. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind ji. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Next I'm taking Mrs. Ruby Pandey. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Ji, I
yes, we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Okay. Again, like others, I would also like to appreciate this initiative. And for the first time, we are able to share our concerns with the MLA, in such a nice manner. So, sir, I'm residing in Gulmohar Park,
Ji.
and I had 2-3 points. One is the same point like Atul Bal, that I speak to many elderly people around, many senior citizens, and they are
Ji.
all worried about their falling interest rates, loss in income, and loss in mutual funds. So a rebate of 50% or more in water and electricity, would be very, very welcome. I mean, people are now scrambling around to save, you know 5,000 rupees. They're saying, okay, what we are saving on the salary of the maid, maybe we can use for paying our bills, but they are worried about loss in income. So this rebate, I would like you to seriously consider and take up with the relevant authorities.
I will
Next.
surely take it up. I promise you. But then
Yes.
I had also communicated this on one of the channels I had appeared the other day. That
Okay.
this corona will leave everybody poor, maybe more, maybe less.
Yes.
Like the government also has gone poor.
Yes.
Rich will also go poor. Poor will definitely go poorer further. So we
Yeah.
all have to, in fact, that's why I said the worst sufferer, the poorest of the poor, they need to be helped more. And of course, wheresoever, as you're suggesting, wheresoever possible, I will surely talk to the government.
Because there are a lot of senior citizens, retired people in Gulmohar Park, and they are all worried on this aspect.
जी जी
ओके, अच्छा, दूसरा सर, हमारे घर के पास आपको भी याद होगा एक पार्क में सांप देखा गया था,
हाँ
ड्राई
हाँ
लीव्स
हाँ
के बीच में हाइडिंग. Now there are two things. One, that snake was never caught. Number two,
I
so
think
it could be
I think
hiding
the
anywhere.
wildlife person had he come to you or not?
Hmm?
Wildlife person had sent.
Yeah, but he could not find the snake, because
Difficult.
he came on the second or the third day. Next day,
Okay.
that those people were busy, so the snake was never found. Now, that
Okay.
snake could be hiding anywhere. I stay in A block only, just a few
Okay.
houses down the line from where it was spotted. And
Okay.
next, lot of dry leaves have collected. There's an empty plot in front of my house in the back lane. I stay in A40. So a lot of dry leaves have collected, and there are three senior citizen in my building only. And though they are not coming out, we are always afraid that the snake might slither in through the doors, from
Ji.
under the doors. We are trying to put in block the doors through
So
newspapers and
I'll
all.
speak to them again. I'll speak to the authorities again, and I'll push them to come to you again.
Yeah, and the dry leaves removal will also be appreciated.
Sure. I'll ask them.
Yeah,
What's your
third,
number? You said
A40.
A for. Okay.
Yes. Another thing I wanted to know, when can we expect the post office to open? Because again, people are wanting to get some checkbooks and all, and there's a small post office here in our colony, but it's not open. So,
Today I checked in my constituency the post office which are open. One is at Malviya Nagar, and second is at Khas. These two are open.
okay, but people who have their deposits and all in these local post offices, they are facing a problem of withdrawing money and getting a
So
checkbook.
let me check with the postmaster general office today, and I'll get back to you. Maybe tomorrow. It's already late today.
Okay. Now my fourth and last
Hi
point.
everyone.
In the evenings, we see a lot of people, adults as well as children, moving around without masks. If you tell them that please, you should be wearing masks, they just they just nigger. They're not bothered. So, is it compulsory to wear masks, or can they roam around like this? I do not know.
This is criminal as of today. As of today, it is criminal to walk out of your house without wearing a mask.
Okay, so this information will help. We can confront them. They are endangering public health, so they have to be more careful.
No, I get you. So what I'll do, I'll sort of issue a video message,
Yes.
and in
Oh,
which I'll cover this, and
yes,
I'll
yes.
post it in all the mohallas.
That will be very nice. So our RWA can also use it and put it in all the groups,
Ji.
so that people are they're alert, and they can even keep an eye on their children.
Ji. I'll do that.
ठीक है. So these were my points. So आप देख लीजिएगा, how
I
you
will
can
soon
help.
listen. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somnath ji.
So we are running short in time. I'll take few more questions. Taking next, Mrs. Poonam Chandel.
Ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Poonam ji. कैसे हैं आप?
I'm perfectly fine, sir. First of all, I would really like to commend you for all the great efforts that you're putting in.
My
And
pleasure.
as far as we are concerned, as you know, that we have been trying to haggle with our problem of the RWA. And as individuals, we could not really contribute much to, in order to do much for the locality, because you know that there were so many pending issues and they still remain. So my question is slightly different. My question is that, as I can see that the state coffers are also running dry, and there's really no money with the state exchequer. Hopefully, we'll be able to build a new RWA. My question is that will you have money to help us post the lockdown, and we would be coming to you for help for installation of all the gates and probably the cameras, etc. So do you think that we can look at a better tomorrow?
The government has become poorer, but not that poorer that will not be able to execute these projects. So there are funds earmarked for these projects. So don't worry, we'll surely do it.
Thank you so much, and I would also like to wish you a happy birthday in advance. 9th of May is your birthday, so may God bless you and may you keep on doing all the good work.
So nice of you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Though it is on 10th of May. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Poonamji. Okay, next I'm taking Akshita ji. She raising hand. So yeah, Akshita ji, please go ahead.
So there's one again non-COVID related concern is outside M block M1 and where the Yes Bank is opposite Aurobindo Marg, mostly on Wednesdays and definitely on weekends. There's a lot of illegal activity that happens every night pretty much, and I think anyone who lives around there must have seen it. Although we put barricades to go inside the colony, but what happens is वहां से एक U-turn है, जैसे सीधा जाके एम्स के पहले there's a U-turn. So because those women are standing there, A, there's a huge collection of cars that happens, and B, it's just, I mean, it's very illegal, the activity that goes on. It's a very bad impression of our colony as a whole, something I hold so prestigious. And I see, police vehicles going round and round again and again, but there's nothing that seems to have happened. They're there time and again, every week, Friday, Saturday at night till wee hours of the night, and A, causing traffic, and B, just it's like not a very pleasant thing to see. It's not
I
been.
agree with you. In fact, see, I'll tell you, there is a background to it.
Hmm.
If you recall 2014, when I was the law minister of the city,
Hmm.
that time I became real famous or whatever you call it. My onslaught was only this, that the Khidki extension and Khidki village area,
Yeah.
there was a racket of this prostitution and drug traffickers.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that had raised. And though the area got freed from those people, but I got a criminal case slapped with, and till date I have been going to the court.
Oh God.
Now, question comes of this Arvindo Mar. There
Hmm.
are friends from Green Park, there are friends from SDA, and you from Hotchkiss, and there are a couple of more people. They all have been taking it up. I have been in person myself on the road many a times to observe all this. I had communicated in writing to Commissioner of Police, to DCP and everybody.
Yeah.
They did commit raids, couple of raids, but they are not only girls. There are third sex people also. So what
Yeah.
happens that they get scared. I don't know. There is some stigma or something of that kind, sort of attached to this.
Yeah.
Police officials do not want to take panga with third sex.
And
And then this woman who keeps standing there, they are not from this country.
yeah,
They are from
yeah,
some South Africa countries.
yeah.
And I was internationalized because of that event, Kidki event.
Oh,
So the same thing is happening here. So I have been very cautious, but then I have spoken, I have taken action. So let this corona go off. And during corona days, we don't find them. Are they still coming?
thank God. Thank God. Yeah.
They're
Really.
during corona days. So post corona, I will collect all of you, and then we will together form a committee and we will take it up. I have friends from Green Park Main, Green Park Extension, SDA. So let us form that group and we will take it up with complete head on, and we then we'll get rid of this.
We must. I think everyone, at least
I'm
Hoskas,
with you on this. It's my pet project of freeing the area from such nonsense.
please consider me your, assistant in this. Whatever you
Of
need. I think we should do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next I'm taking somebody with the name iPhone. Uh, please tell us your name. Hello, can you hear us?
How many are left?
So I don't see any hand. Mr. Atul Bali is there. And yeah, that's it.
All right. So this person possibly could be the last.
Yes.
I can see Manmohan ji also if he wants to say something.
Yeah.
All right. Just take this person.
So I have unmuted him.
Can
So can you please speak so that we can hear you?
there is no raised hand?
There is one more person, Mr. Ashish. Ashish, I am unmuting you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Somnath Bharti. I am
Good evening.
from Gotham Apartments, and
Ji,
I wanted to, check.
what's your name, sir?
Ashish Singh.
Ashish ji. Ji.
So a few months ago, actually, we had our sewer lines, replaced. After
Ji.
which, the whole area has been dug up, and vehicles cannot move in, move out, and it's very, difficult to live in this situation, where everything is dug up. So I want to check, when is the resurfacing going to start, or is it
See,
part of the scope?
because of Corona, we got in mess. But first of all, tell me, the sewer line replacement has been done properly? Has the
Yeah,
problem been resolved?
yeah, it has been resolved.
All right. So I'll speak to the department if I can resume it at the earliest.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. So there is one last person. So I have unmuted you with the username Dell. Please go ahead. Please tell us your name.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
I
yes, we
can
can
hear
hear you.
you.
Okay, I'm Manjula Ramanujan from Art Block Hoskas. Good
Okay.
evening to
Ji.
everybody and to you, Mr. Bharti. Thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. So from our side, one is a Hoskas roundabout that you had made things very convenient by constructing that. However, it has caused a lot of problems for the pedestrians. They find it difficult to cross over. So I'm requesting that either a speed breaker or a speed rumbler should be erected or made so that the cars do not come at a high speed. One is that. Hello?
Can you find the locations
Yes,
where you want this?
yes, where the traffic from the police station where it comes on to the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Marg, and the car turns either left or right, that causes a problem for the pedestrians from our block or any side to cross over. They find it very difficult to cross over because the
All right.
vehicles are on high speed. Two is
So
that
you can possibly make a small sketch and
yeah, I
designate
can do
those
that.
locations and let
I
me
can
know.
do that. I can do that. I'll do that.
Okay.
Second is that pruning of the trees. The trees in the art block have overgrown beyond the height of the buildings. We have put Mr. Anil Marwa, who is also present over here, Dr. Asha Joshi is also here. We have all put it up with the MCD for past 2 years. And last term, we were all like scared that any moment the tree will fall over us. But
Okay.
been no action. All we have been told is that the file has gone to the forest department because these trees are very, very tall. And absolutely no action. So this is a very sad state of affairs. It's a
This is the usual excuse which MCD comes up with. Forest department working, I have made it so interesting. Now forest department takes up the request online and they take only 1 day to clear the file. One has not to even visit there. Okay. So forest
okay.
department
But
clears the
then
file
we were
in
not
1 day.
told this. We were not told this, and it has been hanging for past 2 years. So that's a
So,
mystery of the government functioning of the MCD or whatever.
so you
Third,
share with me the file. You have a copy of it?
we have a copy of the application that we have put up.
So do give the copy to me.
I'll do that. Then, of course, the third is that in the art block, the rainwater ditches have not been cleaned for years. So Every time there is a storm and you have those removable covers on the rainwater, that by the pressure of water itself, it'll rise. You can imagine the garbage in the rainwater ditches outside the
You're
house.
talking about the sewerage line or
Not
drainage
not
line?
not the sewerage lines. One part of the art block has old sewer lines uh, that can be corrected, but I'm talking about the rainwater, the ditch that goes outside the perimeter houses. So that's
So schedule
completely
one day, Ravi. Just schedule one visit of mine with her. I want to go to the colony and see.
okay.
Sure.
Then the request, this is a very, very common housekeeping request, is that electrical shops need to open up. If you need a replacement for a bulb, you are not able to get it. And also utensil shops, because these are common housekeeping problems. Now,
One is electrical, second is
sorry,
one was electrical, and second is
utensils,
utensil.
utensil shop, because this is a common need for the houses. So if there is any pressure cooker ka wall bhi badalne ke liye hum nahi ja sakte na kahin pe. So
ठीक है.
and then is a request is that there are a whole lot of senior citizens in the our area, RFQL. So I would request that earlier there used to be a system where the police used to call on the senior citizens to find out whether they are okay. I think they have done away with that system. So that doesn't seem to exist anymore. But this is
Why don't you make a list of senior citizens who are
sorry.
list of senior citizens who live alone, so we can possibly have a system in place in my constituency.
Is it
wherein
only for people who live alone?
So that I mean a support system.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
in my constituency, I have built up a system wherein I map the youth interested in serving the senior citizen,
Okay.
and they do keep going morning, evening. How are you? You know, sort of. They do ask. They remain in
Okay.
touch.
They used to come once in a month and see whether you're alive or not, have a cup of tea, have a chat, and they used to go away. But now that has been done away with it.
So we will start then from in your area.
Yes, and the last is a request is that our block has been cut away from all the parks which exist within FQL because people have gated that area. The children of the R block have to play in within the lane. They have to play cricket within the lane. So it restricts their movement. I'm only requesting an entry to the park which is adjacent to the Gaudiya Mart. So at least the children can enter the park from the R block side and they can play instead of going around and making an entry into the so the parents also will be secure. They can keep an eye on their children and the children also have a park to play in. Otherwise, completely our block has been cut away from the other blocks. Everything, they own that area. They own the Chomina, they own the Idga, they own all the park, and our block has to go to the other park, the main park, for the senior citizens to cross over the main road and get into that park. So this is post-COVID situation. I'm requesting you to kindly look into it.
Surely.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bharti, and you're doing an excellent
That's
job.
a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you.
God bless you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Are we done, Ravi?
Yes, we are done. I can see two more hands. We're running short out of time actually.
Give them 1 minute each. Let them.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Vikram, please go ahead. Okay, next I'm taking iPhone. I guess his name is Manoranjan. Manoranjan ji, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I
yes,
can
now
hear
we
you,
can
sir,
hear you.
loud and clear. I can see you.
Okay, Namaskar, Bharti ji, how are you?
Ji, namaskar.
It's so nice to see our country being pushed into the modern era by you. Thank you. Okay, I have, since the time is short, I'm going to just point out 4 things that are in my mind.
Ji.
One is the issue was raised earlier by the lady from SFS Flats regarding the shops in front of NIFT and they whether they're legal or not, etc. Similarly, in front of D69 and the H1 block, uh, the Neeli Masjid that we have, there is one Mr. Gupta who has established quite a large set of dhabas, and that was a footpath for people to be able to walk across and towards Aurobindo Marg. Now that entire area along the masjid has been encroached. So I don't think that is appropriate because there are so many truck drivers and rickshaw, auto rickshaws and taxis and many other people, clustering there. And next to it is the ICICI treasury or whatever you may call it. Their trucks keep on blocking the road most of the time, and it's such a nuisance at times. And the guards there, I also believe that they will do a little bit of eve teasing to entertain themselves. Because that is a complaint as a resident that I have heard. And so this is one major issue in that spot. Now, the other thing is that that same main road, when it goes back to the Khelgaon road, is congested with traffic most of the time because of so many institutes, medical or doctors or even cafeterias, etc., which have been established along the road. Now, either I think a proper line should be drawn on the sides of the road so that any car which is parked beyond that white line and is obstructing traffic should be immediately challaned, or I think better would be if you can just put a clamp there and let the car be locked unless the person goes to the police station, gets the person from the police officer to come and unlock his car, plus pay the fine. Because it's only that way they will learn that this is not a place to be parking right up to the center of the road. I myself and many of people, the residents living in that area, have had a severe problem with the traffic, not during traffic hours, during regular hours. So I think that really needs to be looked into. Now, the other thing is that it is very good that you had installed cameras for the security. I would suggest that if we can go a little step further and provide much better quality cameras for the gates at the entry points of different colonies, especially ours, Hostas also, I think that is going to be a very big help. And that way, when just one or two guards are deployed there, then there's no point in employing so many guards across the entire colony because the whole colony gets sealed. Now, the last two issues. The one issue is that in our D54 to D44, I think, the road had been dug up to lay down a sewer line, and that was a very good work done. And it connects to just before the market in front of D1. Now, everything has been done, but there is a concern that some of the residents had called and expressed that their old houses are at a lower level, and previously, whenever there was rain, that rain would also go into the sewer line, and there would be a black backflow into their homes, and they had a bigger problem because of them being at a lower level. So some of them have even been using swamp pumps to pump the water out, or somehow keep it locked, not to let the water in. So my question is this: the doubt was raised that once the sewer line was laid, was it finally connected to the main line or not? Because there was a rumor kind of a thing that it was actually not finally connected, but the old thing was still continuing. So there's a little confusion about that. Now, after that line was laid, that entire street and the main market road, after I think almost 5 6 months, even now has not been repaired. So I think that should go hand in hand. That as soon as a certain work has been done by the contractor, the road should be immediately repaired. And there
Yeah,
was a time,
that's right.
yeah. And
Agree with you.
the final thing is that no, just two more things. On every Friday in the Neeli Masjid, we have namaz. They're most welcome to do the namaz. That's not a problem. The only thing is that that whole road gets so excessively populated with people coming and going and cars coming and going. I feel that by chance, if I'm going in the car and by chance I touch someone, something happens, then I don't know. I think that's a tender box for a communal right at that point. मुझे तो डर लगता है. So why can't we have police on those days just to direct the population, because अपन सब religions के हैं, that वो side पे रहें. अब प्रॉब्लम है कि साइड पे कहाँ से रखें, क्योंकि वहाँ ट्रैफिक इतना सारा कार लोगों ने पार्क कर, जो पहले मैंने आपको इशू बताया था. सो दिस इज I mean, this needs to be looked into, and wherever there is a large number of public gathering, the police mandatorily should be available there to make sure to control the crowds. Acha, and the
You're right.
final point,
I have noted.
and the final point is that along these main roads जो सारे हौसखास के चारों ओर है, जैसे औरबिंदो मार्ग है, खेलगांव रोड है, अपना वो आउटर रिंग रोड है, और इस तरफ ये गुलमोर पार्क वाली जो रोड है, यहाँ पर ये जो बड़े बड़े पेड़ हैं, उनकी कईयों की ब्रांचेस ग्राउंड लेवल से भी शुरू होती हैं. So many times I requested that why can't the department on its own maintain a certain standard of pruning the trees such that people can conveniently walk on the footpath. सबको झुक झुक के जाना पड़ता है, और they have to get off the footpath in order to proceed with the walk. So these are my short and quick suggestions, and thank you so much. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you done?
Said two more people. So, Mr. Vikram, you need to be very quick. We are running really short in time now. I mean, Mr. Vikram, go ahead.
One more point. I think we also
What is going today?
of rainwater drains. Now there are totally blocked in this next block, related X block. So please
You
look
got to
into
be a
that
little
also.
louder. Please be a little louder. I can't make out what you're saying.
I think we also have the same problem of rainwater drains in that block.
Rainwater drain, stormwater drain.
Yes, stormwater drains.
जी.
तो blocked है बिल्कुल, blocked है सर.
अच्छा जैम है, तो मैं डिसिल्टिंग करवाता हूँ फिर उसको.
हाँ जी, उसको भी दिखवाइए.
जी 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 डिसिल्टिंग. Surely, I have written that out. Somebody else had said that. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
one last, Mr. Rohit Sharma.
Hello.
Yeah, Rohit ji, go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir. And, thank you to you, sir, for such a great effort the entire team is doing. I can only wish in 1 minute that you are the cultural heritage of us now. And hats off to you. You carry all of us day in and day out. I mean, very well. Just wanted to congratulate the entire team for such a good, objective way of conducting the meeting. And I wish to be part of it, your effort. That's what I can say at the moment, sir. No issues to be discussed in such short time.
Thank you, Rohit ji. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit ji.
Thank you.
So we are done now.
Friends, it was such an excellent opportunity for all of us to interact with each other. Possibly, I think many of us would have seen each other for the first time after Corona lockdown. So this is an excellent opportunity, excellent tool that's sitting right from the comfort of your bedroom, of your drawing room. You are able to talk to each other, and you're able to talk to your MLA. And I am taking questions in full, in open and with full responsibility. This manifestation of democracy will strengthen democracy further. And I'm all out for new experiments. And with that, I would like to congratulate the entire team working behind this E-Mohalla meeting. They have done Herculean task of calling people and requesting them, teaching them, bringing them online. Not an easy thing. So very, very heartful thanks to them. And I expect that many more people can join in the next E-Mohalla meeting, because now you'll go out and tell them how was your experience. So great thanks to all of you. And please stay safe, stay home. I'm always there for you. If not in E-Mohalla meeting, if you couldn't attend the E-Mohalla meeting, but then Mohalla WhatsApp group. And please help my team to further reach to other houses who are still not hooked to the Mohalla WhatsApp groups. I'm so pleased and so feeling excited about this new experiment. May God bless you all, and let us build India together Let us build democracy together. Let us strengthen democracy together.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. God bless you.
Very good,
And
sir. Very good.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.